So in this brief little tip, I'm just going to show you how to make transference runs, or something transferring to different like orchestral groups, for instance. And you could actually sketch these things out with like 2 staves. So that's exactly what we're going to do in this. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to have an implied A minor chord just through the whole run. We're going to start with 8th note triplets. Okay, we're going to start on the 5th, jump up to a B, non-chord tone, and resolve to a chord tone. Now let's just use chord tones here. C, E, E. Okay, that's going to be our entire run basis. Okay, and we could actually just repeat this now at the octave. Now what we're going to do, okay, we're going to take, let me highlight it for you. We're going to take that section and we're actually going to start it at the beginning of the first stave. So these two are just going to trade off voices here. It's literally going to do, sorry, I need to select triplet. So by doing this, not only do we have a run now, we're going to have kind of like a call and response run. So this is going to start where the lowest voice initially started, or this is going to resume. They're literally echoing each other. Okay, oops. Sometimes when you place it in the wrong spot, it will do that. So it's literally just echoing each other. So in addition to a rising kind of run feel, we're going to get these opposite lines happening that are doing the same exact thing. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and copy this over at a bar line. Copy this over. But you see how everything's just literally just copying each other. So these are cool effects you can do in music. Okay. Let's paste it here and we'll get rid of this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and transpose this to where it left off. Okay. So it keeps rising. And when we do this, it's going to throw a lot of ledger lines at it. So we're going to at least change the clef here. I'll just stick it here and treble indication there. So the last voice, last part ended up pretty high, but I'm going to leave it alone for now because we're going to add one more little element to this aspect, to this run. Just an A note, okay? And quarter. And this will also rise gradually with the rest of it. So creating a really kind of cool effect. So let's isolate that for a second. Oops, sorry, I hit. Here we go. Okay, so let's take the tempo up now. About 160 and listen to the effect. Okay, so you might be like, well, how does this apply to anything? Well, I set this up for full winds. And then indicated just possible dynamic. So let's listen to the effect. So we've got this kind of transference between groups now, and obviously it's not completely realistic because I'm using a full wind sample set. What other situation can we actually use this with? Let's say I want this for piano, okay? I would probably, it's not really transferring to different groups, it's just changing octaves, but I would probably tie all these E's right here off to where they don't have to repeat such a thing. Gives them a chance to, play all this without having to try to repeat a note rapidly. So, and it would sound something like this.